Hello fancy people, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a beautiful, fabulous, amazing week. So I'm back with another video that I am super duper excited about. This video is going to be all about me being a designer and how I got promoted in only 3 short months with no experience in the field at all. So if you haven't already saw the video on how I got my dream job, that is what I'm talking about, that story. That's how I got this job that I'm going to talk about right now. So make sure you go and watch that video so you learn a little bit more about the hiring process and my story on how I got there. But this is going to be all about what I did once I got hired to get promoted in 3 months to senior designer and then eventually design manager. So stay tuned. Okay, so one of the first things that I did soon as going into working as an interior designer, I was super duper hungry to learn everything and anything that I could. Everything that I had to learn, was required to learn, just skills, presentation skills, putting things together, learning PowerPoint, learning 3D rendering, learning my product. I wanted to soak it all up like a sponge so that way I could be a beast on the sales floor. It was organic, and that was like another thing that just I feel like helped me overall, was the fact that I was being really organic. I wasn't nervous, I wasn't anxious, I wasn't like afraid or had fear, because I was genuinely trying to learn so I could genuinely do a good job. So me asking all these questions wasn't me like trying to get ahead in like a competition kind of way, or to prove it to anybody that I could do it, but it was genuinely coming from a place where I wanted to learn and I want to grow. I was genuinely 100% operating as myself authentically. Like, I wasn't trying to put on a persona of someone else, or I didn't try to be something that I thought I should be. I was extremely young. I think I was probably the youngest person working there as a design assistant for sure. I was 19 years old. So I didn't try to be older or be like someone else. I literally went in being myself, but confidently being myself. Obviously professional. I was always a bubbly ray of sunshine. I would, if I see someone who's down, I would like try to uplift them. I definitely encourage camaraderie. I don't want to brag and be like, you know, once I got there, like everyone got really close, but genuinely that did happen. Yeah, so that's key. That is so key. Just being authentically who you are. That is what gravitates people towards you, and that's what brings attention to you, because you're different, you're unique, and there's not another person like you. So if you bring yourself to the table, people will notice. The third thing that I did was I wasn't afraid to be creatively bold, meaning I spent a lot of time just curating my personal design style, as far as how to create interior design presentations, how to create 3D renders, and how to put that all together for the client. Because that's an art in itself. If you're a designer, you definitely know presentation is key. That's what every field, presentation is key. So I spent a lot of time curating my personal presentation skills and my graphic design skills and my computer skills, as far as everything related to design. So for example, on St. Patrick's Day, my boss, she was very, she's an extremely amazing marketer. So she's very strategic about what she does. So St. Patrick's Day, we had this like really cute little St. Patrick's Day party at our showroom. And so I created this mock presentation. The reason why I did that was so that way clients coming in, because it was St. Patrick's Day, can still be like entertained by the party, but they can also see the work that we can do for them. And my boss was just astounded. She was like, this is so creative, I love it. She loved it so much. She took pictures of it and sent it to our district manager. And there's multiple times that she sent my work to our district manager, which is probably why I got promoted. So definitely taking risk, creative risk, and just taking the time to create your creative stamp and having something that makes you different than other designers, right? Because there was no other designer in the entire district that made presentations like mine. The fourth thing that I did, I worked really long hours creating a presentation for somebody's house, blah blah blah. I would spend hours on presentations for clients, like, because I just wanted everything to be perfect down to the little details. And because of that, I would spend a lot of time at work. And just aside from that too, I just really enjoyed being at work. So I would be there from clock in, which would be like what, 10 a.m. to close 8 p.m. I would be there all day, and I would work long hours that I wasn't getting paid for, because you can't just be staying there like every day like that and get paid. I would clock out and I would stay at work, and I would get presentations done, and I would come on my days off to go to work. I would come on my days off to close a sale, to close a project. I worked my booty off. I was very dedicated and devoted to my job. Yeah, I spent a lot of time at work, and I loved every moment of it. So yeah. The fifth thing that I did was I grew genuine, strong relationships with my bosses and with my coworkers. And I know I personally took the time out to get to know every single person, and I loved everybody. And it would be funny because like I would, you know, find out something that happened, and I'm like, what? I would never imagine they would do that. And then they'd be like, yeah, crazy, how do you not know? But I just loved everybody, so I just like, all the bad things just went over my head. If you ask me, everybody was perfect. So I genuinely grew really close and great relationships with everybody, especially my boss. Her and I, she ended up becoming like a mentor for me. It wasn't like a strategic thing, it just naturally happened. She just happened to be fabulous and amazing. I was very blessed to have an amazing boss, like my first boss in the field. But yeah, grew a very strong relationship and close bond with my boss and coworkers. So the sixth thing was, it's pretty simple. It's kind of like mandatory. I produce results. Period, point blank, you know. And if I wasn't producing results, if I wasn't hitting the numbers that I wasn't supposed to be, it would tear me apart. Nobody would even have to come tell me first, because I would tell them, look, I'm doing bad in this area, I need help. I would be the first one to run to my bosses, our coworkers for help, advice on how do I pitch this, or how can I close this kind of project. I ask for help so I can produce results. Okay. So I would go home and like in my car, I would like just pray, God, increase my skills, increase my presentation skills, increase the way that increase the number of projects that I close, increase the number of deals that I close, Lord. Like I would just pray. I would pray for increase. I would pray for more skills. I would pray for, you know, just knowledge on clientele and how to approach different kinds of people. And I would just pray for strategy on like how to do my job and how to be great at it, how to excel at it. And then I would pray that like that my boss would see my potential versus like my failures, and my boss would see the best in me, not the bad. And I would just pray that my good outweighed my bad. So I hope you guys loved this video. I hope this was a nice, beautiful, unique list of things that you can definitely see yourself applying to your workspace, to your job, to your personal endeavors and projects. And yeah, so I just really hope that this helped. I hope this enlightened some of you. So if you made it this far, go ahead and click subscribe so you can join us all in this journey to design a fancy life, learning the how-tos in the most transparent, authentic way to living this thing that we call life. So yeah, I love you guys, and have a beautiful, fabulous, amazing week, and may all of you get the promotions that you deserve. I love you. See you later.
Do you wanna be happy? I said, do you wanna be